This feels like someone who is starting to feel very appreciative of how you built them up, of how you loved them, of how you gave them love, of how you showed them another way. But meanwhile, while you were doing that, they were destroying you. Like you were the one that was wrong, that you weren't doing it right, that you weren't doing what everyone else was doing, and it got overlooked. They overlooked you, and now they want to call it love. When the thing is, you had unconditional love for this person. You still possibly unconditional, right? There's not conditions on it. I love you even though you're a Pop Tart. You're ridiculous. You make me feel small. But just because you love someone doesn't mean you allow them to make you feel small, unseen, not heard. You put your foot down. They may have left this dynamic physically, verbally first, but you're the one who's going to stand your ground. You're the one that's actually going to leave this dynamic first. You know, it feels like they projected a lot of that too. There's something about this person having abandonment wounds and always kind of feeling like you were going to leave them if you discovered how big and bright and beautiful you were. But it's that thing there exactly that is making you have to leave them. If it was your choice, you wouldn't have. But they shouldn't make you feel small just because they know that you're big and they don't want you. No. And it feels like your confidence, especially with that King of Wands coming out, that confidence and the Queen of Swords here, you have to stand your ground. You know who you are. You're not small. You're not powerless. You're not insignificant. And how dare you have to put that on me? It's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, how dare you have to try and do that to me just so you could feel in charge? Was it worth it? Probably not. Chariot. You found your direction. And you didn't lose any part of your love or your giving spirit. You just can't give it to them. Because when you give it to them, it makes them feel empowered. But the way they feel empowered is by taking you down. So it's like you're moving on. You can still love them, but you're going to have to love them from over there. Like way over there. Because you know, holding those boundaries strong. They should have always known. And that's the thing. They've always known what you were. They didn't know how to navigate it. You're releasing this. It's too much to carry. Their burdens are not yours to carry. They're always looking for someone to save the day. And then look what they did when someone actually stepped in and attempted to. And the thing is, you weren't trying to like save the day, I don't feel like. It was like you wanted them to see that they could be the hero. That you didn't have to be the hero. You're the hero of your life. That's why you're getting out of this karmic dynamic. They could have also changed their ways, but they didn't. And that's a choice. And that's no longer your burden to bear. And I feel like the more that you step into this power, knowing that you can do it with love and with boundaries, the more confidence you grow, the more of a direction you have in life. And that direction is taking you places. And unfortunately for them, it's taking you away from them. But that's what happens when you don't show up for yourself. And it's time for you to show up for yourself. Let's go to part 3.